NDTV 24/7.
There is much to be said for the energetic clash of cultures as they play out in the trailer of Two States. And while this may be a dish that's been served up several times before, this time happily we suspect they brought some fresh new flavors to it. And since that's what we deal in, we thought that the smoking lead couple Alia Bhatt and Arjun Kapoor deserved to have the favor returned. And Mumbai's modern Indian restaurant Masala Library seemed just the place to do it. I do like the fact that you have both arrived hand in hand. If there was anything guaranteed to fuel the rumors that are doing the rounds...
No, he's holding my hand because I just was about to trip.
I want to ask you though, promotional rounds aside, this is not promotion, this is a meal, this is a feast, right?
Free ka khana.
You bought big appetites?
Yes, we've not eaten all day.
I have not eaten since morning.
Excellent. The other thing is, you know, since the film is so much about the battle of North versus South, we thought we'd pitch a meal around that. Is that something that...
North versus South?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you eat all the South Indian food?
So it's about exchanging flavors of our background.
Not exchanging saliva for a change. No, this interview will not be talking about that.
We are not going to mention anything about that.
The word kiss.
You brought it up. You brought it up.
You bring it up. You are the culprit.
Exactly. But tell us, so it looks like this is going to be a fairly interesting meal. You guys ready?
So free खाने के लिए मैं कुछ भी कर सकता हूँ. चलो.
You're trying to make her disappear or...
I was hoping so there's more food for me. You can come for dessert.
Which dessert?
But I'm quite excited about this meal. Primarily because घर पे क्या होता है जब खाना खाने बैठते हो ना, at least 20 variations happening and you got to mix and match everything. And there's rajma and there's jungli mutton and there's chops and there's chicken.
So what do I have to do to get myself invited over for one of these meals?
I will get it for you next time. And now you know the secret why Vinod Pradhan shot me better than her.
What is this?
This is a burnt curry leaf martini.
Yes, the delectable burnt curry leaf martini is the first of the offerings. One I can tell you goes down a treat.
Cheers.
Well, cheers to wonderful couples, new releases and
Two States.
And great
Two
food.
States.
What they say, it's nice, huh?
I know. Interesting.
You know what they say about doing cheers and not looking at the other person's...
Yeah, shit, do it again, do it again, do it
Now
again.
it's too late. No. I looked at you, you didn't look.
No.
This was, I suppose, the ode to South India. And now I think the...
One more?
Yes.
Shikanji.
That potent cooler of lemon, cumin, sugar and black salt. Choosing sides here is not going to be easy.
I like this.
Why would I obviously...
The martini.
The martini.
The martini.
The shaken martini.
Chalo, so South India, score 1.
Oh, so we're keeping scores. Then I'll start voting for North India.
So this is North India?
Yeah.
Oh, South India to score diya hai.
What are you? You are Gujarati.
No, South India.
No, in real life?
Tamilian.
In real life also you are
Tamilian.
I've never seen Badsal speak in Tamil.
I'm a mixture. I'm a mixed breed. I'm Kashmiri, I'm German, I'm Gujarati. Apparently, but my sister recently told me that I'm actually Russian. Also.
Yeah.
Okay, Bhatt is actually a Kashmiri Brahmin.
Okay.
That have come from some place. I forgot the place's name. See, that has this thing of Russian.
Huh.
Something of Russian. I don't know.
In Kashmir.
I don't know. I'm a little confused with
How's the
Her
Russian
family is
accent?
lying to her.
It's
Every
quite
member
possible.
comes and says, you're from here, she has no idea where she's from.
So say for example, just on a hypothetical basis, if similar scenes had to play out in Two States, what do you think the reactions of families would be?
with me and him.
Yeah.
My dad will be very happy because he loves him.
Oh really?
I think my family would be very okay. I have to said it also candidly. So yeah, our families have a certain value and upbringing. So getting married, you have to take consent from your families, and that I think is a very right thing to do. So regardless, we would still take their blessings.
That's right.
And that's what
Have
Two
you taken
States
them
also.
yet, or?
No, not yet.
This is a hypothetical situation.
I'm answering in a
clearly.
hypothetical scenario.
Very
And I love the word
hypothetical.
hypothetical because you can play your entire life ahead of you hypothetically and come back.
It is a wonderful to say
Two States actually deals with the same philosophy that no matter how young you are, no matter how cool you are, how forward thinking you are, eventually you go back to your grassroots of being an Indian. An Indian kid is an Indian kid at heart.
Right.
No matter where you live in this world, you still want your family to be happy about the person you choose to spend the rest of your life.
Great answer.
You know, I'm saying if you
I'm on NDTV, I better answer intelligently.
No, so the other thing, I've just enjoyed so much with both of you is sort of this wonderful candor, this lack of
You know what candor means?
Candid, being candid.
Yes.
I've been teaching her English over the course of this film, just by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, stop me a few words.
She didn't know the meaning of livid.
I knew the meaning of livid, Arjun.
What does livid mean?
Angry. Irritated.
I said I'm livid with you today.
He taught me one new word, which is conundrum.
Conundrum.
I didn't know what conundrum meant.
Yesterday, what did I teach you, Tara?
Effervescent.
Effervescent. That's a very nice word for it.
No,
She has read the actual meaning.
which means emitting gas. So, I don't
What I
know.
do is I don't tell her how you can use it. I tell her now check the dictionary.
So I got
She
so
gets
excited.
literal.
I got so excited.
It actually has a
Effervescent.
very nice meaning to it.
So what is the nice meaning?
That means it's fizzy and it's bubbly. But it is my fond hope that we will not be too effervescent by the end of this meal. Happily, the option seems safe. There's a cheese-flavored pav and a curd-filled papri chaat shot with papri garnish. They shoot, this scores. So modern molecular treatment to
But it's quite nice.
papri chaat. It is, but now back to the movie. You guys read the book before you were approached for the movie?
I had
She read the book, she loved it. I loved the screenplay that he adapted from the book.
Yeah.
And the writer of the book, Chetan, was aware of it.
Just wondering if the idea, do you ever, in your case, so I'll put this to you, is when you're reading the book, and I remember I met the cast of Harry Potter and asked them this as well, that, are you reading it from the point...
after Harry
I
Potter.
was about to say that I said, बहुत ज़्यादा starstruck लगी.
But I was like, they're possibly the only characters in the world who are reading a book and figuring out how to play it simultaneously, right? But I'm like, when you read that, were you thinking to yourself at any stage, this is the role I want to play?
I definitely said this book has to be made into a film, and I never thought it would. I swear I didn't know at that time. And even when I knew, I had this obviously want to probably be a part of it, but I never, because I knew it was going to be made, by Dharma Productions and Sajid Nadirwala probably, it would come. But I never thought that it would actually, and that's something that I feel is a very big deal for me.
Hana.
It's good.
Okay, बहुत हो गया. Now let's eat.
This will be the first course of yours. These are curry leaf and pepper baby brinjals, as you said. I'm not.
Rasam.
Yes, Bengan coated with more curry patta, drowning in a pool of spiced, satisfying rasam. This one's for Alia,
Oh my God, the rasam is amazing.
and just as well.
There's a flower in my food.
Yeah. Hey, will you be my girlfriend, babes? I got flowers.
No.
This is
Flowers kiss se.
in the 70s how romance was shown.
Exactly. Sorry that you had a kebab mein haddi sitting opposite you.
No, even if there was nobody around the 70s, we would have kissed like this. So
That's true.
a lot for all that. Take it, Baba.
I just love rasam, that's why. He doesn't like people eating from his plate. He never swears.
I'm very anal about my food.
Sorry.
Happily, what replaces the rasam is as exciting palak patta chaat served with a few surprises.
Yeah, not deep fried it is.
Oh, it's not deep fried.
It's not deep fried.
Okay, that's a good.
And then aloo.
It's shakargandi.
And it's sweet potato.
Sweet potato.
Oh, that's even better. The fiber.
Oh, the mind blowing, huh?
We're barely done with that when out comes another house speciality.
What is this?
This is braised pak choy with some cherry tomatoes.
Ooh.
The yellow thing on the top you can see is the
And
madras
banana
and
chips.
powder.
This
On the
is
bed
stout.
curd rice.
So who do you think, if we're tipping scales at the moment,
I am winning at the moment.
she's convinced she's winning? And clearly chefs on a roll, we barely polished that off when out comes the one dish that might give Arjun the edge.
Oh, it's soft like.
It's mind blowing.
Tandoori lamb chop with its gravy on the base. And this is tharra cream. Tharra. Yes, Punjabi desi lamb ka tharra cream.
Good. You just wipe
He's
it
not eaten
out.
many of the South Indian dishes in his defense. Food-wise, what are your default settings like? Which is the...
Chinese. Indian Chinese is the best Chinese. And eating ketchup with everything. Arjun will have toast, scrambled eggs on top,
peanut butter with toast.
Sauce and mustard.
You have to taste it. It's tangy and sweet at the same time. You think this
Oh,
is
that
fusion?
sounds
I'll show you
horrible.
fusion.
That sounds horrible.
But it's not.
It is horrible.
Shut
It is.
up.
Huh?
So sorry. Offended your
My art of cooking.
This is the one you dazzle the ladies with?
No. I want to
Kujama.
learn how to cook. Oh yeah, then you heard of kujama?
What is kujama?
It's like a
No one
Indian-
heard of kujama,
It's
only
like
you
an
have.
Indian, my father calls it that. No, my grandmother calls it. It's a chembur thing. I think they learnt it at RK house. Yeah. It's fried anda chipka out with the bread. Yeah. When you cut it, the yolk spreads all into. So it's like eggs Benedict meets French toast.
You managed to impress any ladies with this?
No, this is for me. I like
Acha,
it.
acha.
Girls are not going to get impressed with me serving them food.
Sweet. I like eating.
I want to go to a culinary school and learn 5 dishes and come back. I want to.
Same.
Yeah?
This is it's on my bucket list. I would like to make 5 things at least before I die. Just to impress your girl, just learn 5 things and you'll be
Nice.
happy for the rest of it.
And so what was the most romantic meal that has ever been?
What is the most romantic meal?
He's looking at you for the answer. I just
No, I'm
want to
trying
tell
to
you.
remember. No, it's been a while.
We've never been for any romantic meal.
ये क्या है?
Paratha is not Indian.
So it's Malabari paratha. It's
Oh.
roast vegetable kurma.
It's a good paratha
Food
and
is
vegetables. Yeah.
amazing.
And their portions are not normally this big.
It's a chef tasting menu which I'm doing.
No, but you should tell them. That
We
are getting one
have way
bite,
bigger
आपको
a la
पूरा
carte
खाना
portions
पड़ेगा.
also.
You will get value for money.
It's true. And I guess just to prove that at the end of the day, size does matter, the conversation inevitably moves back to how they stay this trim with appetites this big.
I don't mind. I'd rather work hard extra in the gym than not eat ever.
No, but I feel like cheat days are allowed. So this is a cheat day.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing, right? It speeds up your metabolism.
Yeah.
Yes, and the next day you lose more weight.
And the idea is you cannot be living in this always this sadness that I can't eat.
So technically, I'm saying if the whole theory works that way, if you lose weight the next day, if I have every alternate day is a cheat day.
No.
And you gotta hit the gym. See, the idea is your metabolism
Yeah.
will stay consistent.
If you
you
constantly
follow
work
a
out.
routine, you work out, you do some physical
And you'll go do the
activity.
2-hour things and all of that.
No, I mean like.
I do 45 minutes, 2.5
No,
minutes.
every 2 hours eating something.
Oh, eating?
Okay.
But I don't go to the gym for 2 hours.
No, I don't want to much. Sorry.
I eat every 3 hours. Yeah. I start feeling hungry. My thought it's not that funny also.
But it's the way you
I want a separate table.
do.
Yeah.
Workout, that's the only way it works.
So now I love running.
I hate running. I just can't run. I
How do
can
you train
walk
to- yeah.
for 2 hours, but I
Same here.
cannot run.
Yeah.
I cannot run. I'm not a runner. I'm flat-footed, right? So I
You know, even
land
I'm
like this.
flat-footed. So when I also land, and I'm knock-kneed. So when I land, it looks so strange. My thighs are joined, my knees are joined, and my ankles are joined.
So that's very sweet.
I'm like a duck. Quack, quack.
And happily, that's not what's next on the menu. Instead, chef brings out his special goloti kebabs, served with a barki paratha and bhuna gosht on the side. Talked about everything, actually, but the movie.
Oh yeah.
Like, how much of what we see in the trailer, like, is that tone? Is that what extends through the movie, or is,
The book is very humorous. It's very,
The trailer shouldn't and can't lie beyond a point. So
Yeah.
what you see is what you get in Tuesday. It's just
I mean, if I tell you the number of films that I have been let down by,
No,
on the
in
basis
terms of
of
the
their trailers,
tonality. I'm
yeah.
talking about the tonality. I'm not talking about the material. See, eventually nobody can tell you how the film is going to be till you see 2 hours of that 2 minutes. We will follow that in the film. That is completely then the film.
it's a love story of two families.
Yeah.
Rather than just being two people. For me, it was just a hilarious book, yeah. And I don't know how. It's not like funny. It's just that the circumstances
Like
and all-
sweet
and it's very emotional
And
and
relatable.
it's relatable.
And I heard something about how you got, a little help getting the sort
Yes,
of...
the Tamil lines.
Yeah.
They helped me. She would say the line and I would say it after her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just mugged it all up, I literally I would listen to my tutor's voice and repeat like a monkey. I would just mimic.
So, is there one line you remember?
Seri seriva sir kavva.
And that means?
Yeah, come. Something. Yeah, okay, come.
Siri Sirima, Siri Kamma.
Seri seriva sir kavva.
Siri Siriva, Siri Kamma. Clearly, there's more South Indian happening in this on this table with this food and the talking.
Hey, come on, we're balancing it out now. North
I'm
Indians
eating all the Punjabi food anyway. You guys are not eating.
So, I mean, clearly the predilections are actually well. He's eating everything that is Punjabi, you're eating everything that is South Indian.
Two states.
The feast continues with the two-state dream team at Mumbai's Masala Library. And perhaps inspired by his star diners, Chef Saurabh now leads with a brand new surprise.
Wow.
This is the palate cleanser.
It's so cute.
Rose and lychee paisam lollipops.
Ooh. Rose and lychee payasam lollipop served atop a rickshaw. How often does that happen?
I mean, this is amazing. This presentation is just to die for. Whenever I speak too much, he thinks I'm very small, no?
Huh.
So he thinks whenever I speak
You're actually like that.
maturely,
You're actually like that squirrel.
Which squirrel? Which dad
Sundar?
squirrel? How many dad
No,
squirrels
that
do I know?
squirrel, that squirrel, the chocolate ad.
Which one?
Kit Kat. Yeah, like a squirrel.
It's very sweet. I mean, render totally irrelevant in this moment, and it's lovely. It's lovely. I'll just sit and watch.
How the food is getting to us, basically. We have dropped our guard completely.
I love that.
Is she like this all the time, even on set?
This perky, effervescent,
Like this?
chirpy person.
No, not effervescent.
Not effervescent. Okay, he has this thing where he does. Understood?
Yeah, like that.
How do you just do it?
It's a challenge.
Talent ki volcano she.
She is more effervescent than I knew.
That's what happens when you get comfortable with one another. No? You can just be. It's very difficult.
You know, I swear to you, I'm going to say this like I wasn't paying attention to all the rumors. But I at least now have a complete understanding of where they come from. It's a lovely thing. It's a lovely thing. I mean, as a compliment, please put your arm back. Please don't feel compelled to take your arm away.
We know that we get along well. What do you expect? We've done a kissing scene. We've spent 90 days pretending to be in love.
Tell me something.
We've hung
truthfully,
out.
Is it weird?
Oh.
Is it weird? Like, just, you know, at all?
It's weird in the sense there are 200 people watching you do it and you got to redo it properly.
So it's not at all exciting.
No, I know that. I'd be very alarmed if you were.
We're pretty, yeah.
We've had very few good on-screen smooches. Let's be honest.
That's changing.
Of course it's
I've
changing.
seen some recent very nice
I think Ishaqzada, we were very
Do you
aware that we
practice,
shouldn't
like to look good kissing?
No, see,
takes skill.
I agree with that. That
Yeah.
you should always.
If you're going to do it damn well.
See, because that's one thing you can't act. You have to kiss.
Right.
So that you're showcasing a bit of yourself also. So you should not put up. You cannot be a bad kisser.
Right.
It's a very putting off thing for me as a person. I would be put off by a girl who's a bad kisser. So I was aware of it during Ishaqzada only. That regardless, I need to make sure I kiss properly. And I think I got away pretty scot-free. I was a reasonably decent kisser in that film. And then you get comfortable in your own skin beyond the point. Good timing.
That's his butter chicken.
That's your butter chicken. Good timing indeed. Yes, there it is, the dish he has been waiting for, served with a special little flourish. See, so they made butter powder.
Consistency.
Ooh, you've been watching MasterChef. I see consistency. Wow, bloody hell.
Amazing.
I think you can be the bald one with your height.
I love him. He's so cute.
Assortments of breads.
I met him.
Look at this.
Shut up.
I met him.
Bakar Khani, Sheermal and Taftan.
Along with that, a slew of flavored kulchas, shirmal and assorted rotis, and then some Chettinar-style chicken. Yes, this time North and South are going head to head.
Anything you did not like to know?
Nothing
I'm
was,
saying-
anything was amazing.
I'm not liking that this meal is getting over.
Absolutely fantastic.
Are you happy?
Become a place that I will come to often. Bas.
Now I know where to come and I want.
I have to say South Indian wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. As always, I'm full.
I guess
Just
it's
dessert after this. And then finally the moment of truth. It's time for dessert.
Tender coconut cream with banana caramel and
Ooh.
almond chikki. This is jalebi caviar. With some pistachio rabdi and saffron
This
foam on
is
the
fully
side.
north and south. Put it together.
Yes, that's jalebi caviar served atop a pista rabri with saffron foam, and yes, everyone's a fan.
Mmm.
Oh, this is mind blowing.
Very nice.
In the contest then, no clear winners, but for the three very satisfied diners, I think it's safe to say, score. So guys, I want to say thank you so much.
No, thank you.
No. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
I want every interview to be like this for the rest of my life.
Every time we do an interview, you have to promise that you bring us to places like Masala Library to eat amazing food.
It is
Sassy
sold.
spoon next.
Chalo done.
For every film, I will do one interview with you regardless.
It is sold, it is booked, we have it on tape.
Yes. So, but I'm coming
Say,
alone.
otherwise it's not
now
on
I'm
tape.
coming alone for these. I'm not getting my co-star. I don't want to
Fair
share
enough.
my food at all.
Fair enough. But you're coming separately?
I like you.
No, she can come as my. She can come and
As
sit
your
in the
name.
bed.
I think it's
Not
very
date.
sweet.
One of those fangirls in rock
Groupies.
band. Groupies. She can be a groupie.
And do the dance.
Huh? No, do locha dance. Da-dang, da-da-da-dang, dang, 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 da-dang, da-da-da-dang, dang, 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 da-da.
Understood?
You better understand.
You didn't burp.
Come on, Arjun.
Are you a burp that explosive?
They're violent. Your camera might. It's like a. It's going to be like a Roland Emmerich disaster film if I start burping on national television.
But I have to say, a very genteel, delicate, lovely little
This effervescent creature of
I
ours.
know.
Gentle. What did you call it?
Genteel.
Genteel.
Effervescent creature of ours.